Hello. Hey, how y'all YouTubers out there? Hey, this is obviously more with Bricklink and Lego. Um, I've been watching Yellow Brick Road, Kiwi Bricks, and there's so many. One person in particular is the guys out in California, another brick in the bucket. I really would like to hear, you know, what are they doing? What are they up to? But just kind of go through my things. I'm going to be trying to post more often, just for my self-indulgence, I guess. But anyways, when I was starting a lot of this stuff, this is the way I would label things. So I would have the column, the tray, the bin numbers. Um, it was a nice way to find everything that I needed. But that was probably about 3-4 years ago. And, the problem is, like, something like this here, okay, you run out of space quite easily. And if you don't have another drawer kind of spaced out, where do you put it? You put it somewhere across the room. You take that one, you move it, and it gets complicated. So that's why I've came up with this these type of storage units that I'll be building this wall to hold. So I have all kinds of brackets, the system, how it will work out, and it'll go from one end of the wall all the way to the other end of the wall. But the nice thing is the depth of the drawers will be quite large. You can kind of see it here in a little bit. So you can kind of see the length. This is the length of the drawer. So when you're pulling out, like normally you pull out, you have a tray maybe like that deep. I'll be able to pull mine out all the way to this point, okay? Because these will have a guide underneath them, and the guide will ride into that. So you have like a slide mechanism to support the drawer as it comes out, but also give you like a minimum clearance between one to the other. I had a drawing where I laid it out, and where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. Can't see what's up in there. Somewhere I had it. I think I had like 3.5 inches between one drawer to another, so it'll more or less be about like that. It'll be like one of these drawers times maybe 50% more. But the drawers themselves are also a lot deeper. So you can kind of see here like how much I have in them, and different ones. But the nice thing is, if I have one empty or 2 or 3, it's a lot easier to add another 100, 200 into these type of drawers. So instead of trying to like find another bin or another location, so this is kind of a rough idea. So you have these masonry bricks, and I have several of them. That's what I was getting into. Like, you have them down in here, you have them in there. Next thing you know, you have more, you get more, you sell more, you get more, and you're trying to keep them all in the same area. So this way, within reason, I can keep maybe half of the drawers maybe empty, that you're supplying a lot of the parts. Same thing with like anything with the trees. Those parts, it's easy to get a lot of them in these sets when you start breaking them down. Same thing with, what were those one pieces? Yeah, like those larger pieces, like these here, you know, I don't know what they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think they're 16, something like 2 by 16s. And, you know, it's great to keep them in there, but at the same time, it takes up so much space. So that's where I was getting other drawers. It's just to put them in. And I'll show you that. It's like here. So that's what you have there. So these are just drawers with only like 2 by 16s. And that runs into another problem because you can't put a 2 by 16 in that. The depth of it just won't allow it, the width of it. So that's the exception. Now I'm going to get into that also with the plates. You see the plates down here. You know, certain plates you can put certain things, but I mean, it's obvious you can't put all the sizes that you want. The bricks, the 1 by bricks, you know, I think everybody does Bricklink. You run into the same thing. Sometimes it's hard to get the piece out of the drawers. I ran into that, and I guarantee you 99% of you all out there have done more Bricklink orders than I have. But when I open up one of these and I have to get 2 or 3 parts, okay, not a problem. But when it's a part that is like a brick, I mean, it's hard to get your hand in there to get it out. I don't know if my fingers are that big, but it's just awkward. And I have a mind that just is so about don't scratch the parts. So I don't like it when, you know, people, where I'm touching them, you know, because I'm always like, oh, it's going to scratch it. So I try to like handle it as little as possible. So like, I don't know why I have in here, but like all the minifig sets in here, oh, they are, but whatever you get, I'll put like in separate bags. So you have a bag and a bag. So you keep one minifig apart from the other minifig. And if you have 2 of the same kind, then I'm able to combine them. But just like here, you know, I have some in bags, but then some are not. But as long as you're not, like, I guess, messing with them too much, it won't scratch them. But that's all. Anyways, it's cool. I have a lot to work on, but just want to kind of go through the things and figure out if I can update it any better. I hope I will have my store, I'll have my wall finished here within a week. Yeah, I hope. And if I can, then that'll be successful on my part of getting something accomplished and done. And then I just need to start, you know, installing trays accordingly. And I'm kind of nervous as heck about the whole thing. But my daughter, like I said, you know, she's been helping, and you know, we're just a little nervous how it'll turn out. But hopefully all the work will pay off. That we're able to, you know, make an accomplishment out of this and do something together. It's really the main goal. Wish you all the best out there. Love y'all's videos as well, for all you other Bricklinkers out there and all the people who just, I mean, the build the mocks. You know, it's just mind-boggling. I think a lot of eBay and Bricklink sellers in the Lego formats and forums, I'm sorry, out there, it's all because of those builders, you know, that we're even doing what we're doing. And even though we see them and we look at them and we watch them, we don't say much about it. But it's just, again, it's mind-boggling what some people are able to create out there. And this whole new push towards the art sector, I really think it's going to be huge. I'm really glad to see this stuff out there, like Scary Nights or anything, sunflowers. Some sets out there are just really creative. Even the Mona Lisa. Hey, anybody out there who wants to criticize the Mona Lisa, okay, all I can say is try to do it yourself before, without ever seeing the Mona Lisa in Lego form, what it would physically take to learn even try to create it yourself with what Legos were out there. I know there's special printed pieces in that set, but I mean, it's just mind-boggling that they could even create anything that was anything like it. No one sees that and thinks, oh, it's you know, a Renoir, or it's a Salvador Dali or a Picasso. Y'all know what it is. It's the Mona Lisa. So knowing that, obviously they did the job of doing exactly what the Lego is supposed to do, make a frame of the Mona Lisa. Doing the frame like they did, oh yeah, I I wonder if they were just like, hey, look, this is so ugly, we got to make the best looking frame that's you could even create, right? So, and I think that's why they're discontinuing it, because it probably is such of a cost burden to them of making those Lego frames out of that metallic gold. So get them while you can, right? But yeah, that's great. Anybody can give me any advice. I mean, I know some people have in the past, and I really do appreciate it. I really, really do need it. By all means. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.